We'll take social.
Okay. We ready?
4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go! I love country because it's real.
It's just my lifestyle.
It's who I am.
That's what country is.
It's about family. It's about America.
It's Britt on the road.
From the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo.
Let me show you how a country girl gets it done, y'all.
You're on with Britt Bailey.
And we have Zach here with us today, being on the road, talking about National Finals Rodeo. Man, Zach, this comes around so quick every year, but yet it still feels like it takes forever to get here, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It feels like time has stood still.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Well, and you do so much stuff out there at National Finals Rodeo, and I'm so glad that we get to talk to you ahead of time here with the Pro Fantasy Rodeo stuff that you have going on. Tell us a little bit about this. This is at profantasyrodeo.com.
Yes, ma'am. So Pro Fantasy Rodeo is a fun game that you can play with all your buddies. It was started by Casey and Gail Jones 18 years ago. So it's fun. You get to pick your team heading into the finals. And then when that first horse bucks, you pretty much cheer them on for all 10 nights. And you got winners every night. And the winner of Pro Fantasy will either get a pickup truck or 50,000 cash.
Dang, I'll take the truck because I've seen that truck sitting at a lot of those places before, and you guys move it around in Vegas. And I tell you what, that thing is cool.
Absolutely. And, everybody's thinking about who's going to be on their team, and you only get $550,000, fun money to spend. So you got to kind of pick it right.
Sure. Well, I'm gonna share here a screen. People are able with the profantasyrodeo.com, they're able to get this let's see here, this fan magazine that we've got. I don't know if you can see this. I'm always wrong when pointing this way.
Yeah.
So you guys have this, and so tell me a little bit about this. This magazine really kind of goes over everything, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. And we have some really great partners with Pro Fantasy this year. Cinch Jeans and Shirts, great sponsors for PFR this year. We have Western Legacy as well. Great prize packages. Coors, Purina, definitely Purina. They step up and they do feed for a year.
Wow.
So yeah, that's huge. And Cactus Saddlery, they have a great package. So the fan mag basically covers all 15 contestants in each event.
Okay.
And kind of gives a little rundown on what those contestants did throughout the year.
Sure. Which is awesome, because if you can't make it to all of the rodeos, or if you can't, get a chance to watch it on the Cowboy channel, this is a great way to kind of sum up what their qualifications are. And, if they've been to the national finals before. I'm just looking at some of these here, on there. I mean, I remember talking to Brady Meyer, Stetson Wright, Ryder Wright, all of these guys that you can really, root for this whole time.
Absolutely. And there's guys, that come in at great picks. Bull Riding Boudreaux and Roscoe Jarbo at 10 and 20,000 fantasy value. And obviously Stetson and Sage, and then your barrel racers. I mean, Haley at the top. It's just really exciting to see how much you can do with that 550,000.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, and I'm not going to lie, I always root for Wade Sundell, and I'm so glad that he's back again this year. Wild Wade, man.
Wild West Wade.
Yep.
And what's really cool this year about the Pro Fantasy Rodeo, and Casey and Gail worked really hard on, those images, and fans can actually go to the Pro Fantasy Rodeo site and download those images. So if you want to put them on a poster for the finals or a shirt, go right ahead.
That's awesome. These are just a couple of the trucks here that I'm talking about that, I mean, they are just awesome looking trucks to be able to have in this. There's no reason not to try your hand at this.
Yeah. I mean, Yeah, exactly. It's like, you might as well try your hand at it. You might have the winning team.
Yeah, you just never know. I'm going to scoot back here on this. I got to talk a little bit about these jackets. These jackets are the thing. Like when you go out to Vegas, you see all of the leather jackets. And I swear, when you go to all of the concerts, it's like, okay, who can wear the jacket the longest and not completely sweat out? Because, of course, Vegas is a lot warmer than what it is up here.
It's a lot of work. It's definitely a lot of work. And you know, that's the great part about it is once entries close for Pro Fantasy, when that first horse bucks, then the fun happens at the Mirage every night for 10 nights. I mean, you got Rodeo Vegas with some really great artists this year. Josh Abbott Band, Devin Dawson, Eli Young Band.
Yeah.
I mean, you might as well root for your team and have a good time doing it at the Mirage every night.
Exactly. I think we've got that one comes right back here, right in the beginning of this. I think there's the whole lineup is right here. Yep, the official after party at Casey Donahue, Low Cash, Devin Dawson, Eli Young Band, Glenn Templeton, Mark Chestnut, Ian Munsink, which if people haven't heard of him, they're definitely going to want to. He is getting all around
he is
brand new music.
He is. He's going to be a fun show for sure. And Randy Hauser to finish it off.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, you know, if you don't know Dale Brisby, you'll know him after the Mirage.
That is definitely true. And definitely follow the Rodeo Vegas and the Pro Fantasy Rodeo social medias, because we're going to be highlighting the Rodeo Vegas team, announcing who those folks are. And it's just fun. It's just a good time in 10 days in December.
Yes, exactly. And it's something that you can do from your couch at home if you can't make it out, or if you can only make it out for a couple days, you can do it that way. Or if you're like us and you're there for 2 weeks.
Absolutely. And, you know, get a bunch of buddies together. You can create your own league. You can play a bunch amongst your friends and get bragging rights and a Montana Silversmith belt buckle at the end of it.
Exactly. Why not?
Yeah.
Man, this is so cool, Zach. I appreciate you so much for hopping on with us. I can't wait to get out to Vegas with you, and let's do some lives while we're out there and show everybody kind of some more stuff about this.
Sounds good. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. We'll talk to you soon.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks.
That's what we do. That's what we love. Love it.
That was another On the Road exclusive with Britt.
That's perfect. We'll take it.
Social butterfly.
I can't believe this thing went viral.
On 93.9 The Country Mood.